Uh, this video I'm doing for you is to do with the door waste seals on a Range Rover Classic. Now, I've been trying to get these seals for a long time. Famous for that I get a lot of my parts from. Have been doing some research, and they've basically developed on remanufacturing them, and they will be at a cost of something like £800 for the set, which is quite steep, but then they do have to pay for the research that went into it. In the meantime, I've come up with a little idea that does work, and it cost me £8.80 basically. It's using a piece of rubber that you can get off eBay, I believe, different widths. This one that we're using is 15mm. It's made by 3Ms. It's got 3Ms tape down one side, but the last quarter doesn't have any sticky tape. That's the bit that goes up against the window. So you can see where I'm cutting the old bit of rubber out. Very hard, very brittle, cracks so easily, looks a complete mess. Well, we cut that out and just lay a new bit of rubber on top. I do use a bit of Mansory glue just to help it stick a little bit more over the there's a little gap that you have to get over. I've just put a bead of Mansory glue in there just to help it stick, and these come out pretty good. So for £8.80 and a bit of Mansory, we're good to go. Enjoy the video. Right then, waste seals on the Range Rover. People are aware we just can't get these for love of the money. If you look at the state of this, it's all cracked. This is the front one. They go very hard, very brittle, just crack. This is what we call a two-piece one. The later ones, I believe, are one piece, so you don't get this problem. But either way, you can't get them. As I said earlier in the intro, famous for are developing a set. Right, all I'm doing here, I've got a nice sharp Stanley blade up under that edge, and all I'm going to do is just go right to the back and then just cut this top piece off. But what we need to be doing is keeping the blade as high up as possible up near the actual window. Reason being is we want the water to drain off of it, so you want that higher than the bit that's the lip, as it were, that I'm sliding the blade under now. You'll see what I mean. Don't be afraid, this looks brutal. They even look better when they're just cut off, to be fair. So don't be afraid, just get in there and just cut it. You can see there, I think is a great improvement without it. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep that top edge of the back there as high as possible. And then also you want to try as best you can to keep it in a straight line. You can trim it up as you go along. Keep that line as straight as possible. This little bit here is like a little V type notch. So all I'm doing is just having a little tidy up, just a little sliver. Taking little bits off here and there. Tidy it up as best you can. This is where you're going to put the, we call it Mansory glue. Anybody in the know knows what that is. If you don't know, let me know in the comments and I'll put you straight. But a lot of people know what Mansory glue is. So all I'm doing here is just trimming away. Nice sharp blade. And all we're going to do is replace it with a new piece of rubber. It just literally just lays on the top of it. I'm getting a bit braver now. Take a nice old slice out of it. There you go. You can see it's a bit wibbly wobbly, but all I'm going to do is just tidy it up. Little trim up. Just get it as straight as possible. That's all we really need to do. All I'm doing here is just cleaning that little groove. It's like a V shape, really. I'm just cleaning all the muck out of it. Ready for a squidge of adhesive. I'm just going to lay in there. All that's going to do is just help support the back of the tape that hasn't got any glue on it. Just helps it sit upright so the water drains off. If you don't do it, I did it on one of the other, I think the other side. The rubber tends to lay a bit too flat. So I decided to put a little bead of tiger seal, I think I used for this one. And just lay it in there. All this is a bit of surgical spirit that I had laying around. Let's give it a bit of a clean up. Get all the gunge out. You can use anything, bit of mess, anything like that, just to clean it up a little bit. I'm also led to believe that the Disco ones, the Land Rover Disco ones, have the same seals. And I think they went over to the one-piece one. Again, I've not managed to source any of those either, to be fair. Crops up quite time to time on some of the groups that I belong to on Facebook. Where can I get them? Where can I get them? And they're just not around. As I say, famous for. Should be in production by about now, I thought. This is a good temporary. You'll see in a minute when you sort of get around to sticking the rubber on. It'll blow off with the airline. This is the tape that I was talking about, made by 3Ms. I got it off eBay. Pretty sure it was eBay. This is 15mm. They come in different sizes. You can see that part of it isn't glued. That's the bit that goes up against the actual window. So it allows the window to go up and down with no problem. I believe this tape is actually made for this job in particular. For most cars, it's like a universal thing. So I'm just going to cut it off to length, get it all ready. So I just used here, I think, I had some black tiger seal. Just whack a bead in that little groove. Just holds that back edge up slightly. Gets that water to drain off. This is pretty sticky, this stuff. I'll give it go due, as most of the 3M stuff is. Hold it up in a straight line. Just lay it on. So I'm just touching the sticky part of the tape. Trying not to touch the tiger seal at all. Just leaving it as it is. Just touching that adhesive area at the front there. Just laying it down flat.